Hey guys, Wrestling Throwdown here. I'm Haley and this is Billy, and we are going to talk about Money in the Bank last night. It was like a lot of people said that good matches, the bad endings. That's pretty much how they describe this pay-per-view. And I can agree to a certain extent on that. There was some really great matches and everything, because it's pretty surprising stuff too. I guess it wasn't going to be as predictable as we thought it was going to be. They really kind of threw a curveball at us. I like when they do that, though. It's better when it's unpredictable, when they change stuff the last minute when it's not predictable like that. What did you think of it, this show, Billy? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. The only thing that kept the show going was the two good matches, Owens versus Cena, and then the ladder match between Ambrose and Rollins.
Yep. Alrighty. Pre-show was nothing special. Just R-Truth winning again. I knew that was going to happen. He's been winning a lot lately, and King Barrett has been getting punished for no reason, I guess. So who knows what they're going to do with him. I'm really not sure. But, I mean, I didn't even really watch the pre-show. I kind of had it on mute in the background when I was doing something else. So,
Yeah.
But I actually missed the match. I had to ask my brother who won it. Because how long was this match? Was it only like 5 or 10 minutes?
Yeah, it was only like a 5-minute match. There wasn't much in the match. It was like, them just going back for a couple of moves here or there, and then R-Truth reverses it into a little pin. That's it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Alrighty. They started off with the Money in the Bank ladder match, and my brother was kind of shocked, but I'm just like, well, they usually do start it off with the Money in the Bank, don't they usually? Just so the guy they feel like cashes in.
You had two ladder matches, so it makes sense to put the Money in the Bank first.
Yeah, they usually do it at the beginning though too, especially since when they used to have two, they definitely used to have one in the beginning and one at the end.
Yeah, they always do that.
Especially since I thought there was going to be a cash in tonight too, so I thought it made sense to put it in the beginning, but
yeah.
It was shocking though. It was a really good ladder match, but couple of surprising things happened here. When we thought Roman was going to win, Bray Wyatt came out of nowhere and Sister Abigail'd him, and that was it. So obviously the Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns feud is going to happen. It's going to continue. So I'm not really sure when Roman's going to get the title. I'm wondering if it's if he's not going to get it till, who knows, maybe not till next year now, because I mean he just keeps, I don't know if they're just like, they're trying to make us think that they're going to throw us at him, and then they keep screwing him. I kind of feel bad for him. I wonder if they screwed him at the last minute again, because supposedly up until last night or the day before, he was supposed to win that whole thing. So I wonder if it was a last minute change like they did at WrestleMania too, and they screwed him again. Kind of feel bad for him a little bit now. I mean, yeah, he still has a lot of work to do before he's champion material, but I still feel bad for him. I mean, if they're going to promise him all this stuff and then they keep, but I think him working with Bray is going to help him. And hopefully with Bray's promos, he digs a little bit deeper in and he stops saying like the same stuff all the time, because I've noticed that Bray's promos have just been keep being too repetitive. I don't know if you've noticed that, but like he kind of says along the same line of everyone he feuds with. So I hope he kind of, maybe digs something into their past or something. Maybe he can bring up something that Roman, always falls short or something like that. Just something creative that he can do that would make this feud better. What do you think about the feud? Do you think it's gonna be good?
I think it'll be good. Bray's good promo. He's good on the mic. Not so Roman's getting there, but still needs a little work on that. He's getting better, but I think it should be a decent, feud. I think they might have chemistry in the ring together, because they did when they went against each other when Roman was in the Shield, and then Bray was in the Wyatt family when they went against each other in, at the Luminous Chamber pay-per-view like a couple of years ago. So it could be good.
Yeah. And Sheamus won. Now, everyone was like, why Sheamus? Why Sheamus? Well, he was really the only other person other than Roman that could have really won that, because Dolph's feuding with Rusev right now. Neville, it's way too soon. Kane obviously is in the Authority. They're not going to give him the briefcase. And who else was in there? And Randy, they're not even doing anything with. So he's kind of like on his, where he's kind of like slowing down in his career kind of now. So, I mean, Sheamus was really the only other person. And I kind of thought about this because Joe brought it up too before. Sheamus is actually really close with Triple H, so it makes sense.
Yeah, he was trained by Triple H, so.
Yeah, they're good friends and everything. So obviously this could maybe be a thing with the Authority and stuff. I don't know though, because there was no cash in and everything. And even though everyone's pretty much against Seth except for Triple H, I have a feeling something's going to happen there though, because Triple H and Seth are still qualified to face each other at SummerSlam. So who knows? Maybe something will happen in the next few weeks with that. Because I do think Sheamus, I mean, supposedly this is going to be for his like massive heel turn and everything like that. This is supposed to be like really big for him. But we'll see. I didn't like hate the idea of him winning, but I mean, I guess if they're gonna push him good and everything like that, you know, you might as well. What did you think about Sheamus winning?
I don't know. It was just a big surprise. I didn't expect Roman. I expected Roman to win, but then you got Bray Wyatt comes in there and hits him. That was random.
I was totally cheering for Neville too. I knew he wasn't gonna win. I still had my hopes up that he was gonna grab the briefcase.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna win like twice. I was like, oh shit, nope. He gets knocked down like twice.
Yeah, it's too early for him. I feel like if he would have won, they would have just killed his push anyway. So
yeah,
it's better for him to just kind of slowly, gradually get up there.
Yeah, plus this ladder match this year was like, I don't know, I felt like it was just put together last minute for the competitors.
Yeah, there was a lot of like older kind of like veterans in there and stuff, and there wasn't that many like underdogs in there this time.
Like they could have stuck Bray Wyatt in there too.
Exactly. Like really the only two people that were your underdogs were Dolph and Neville, and Dolph technically already had the briefcase, so Neville was really the only one. And Kofi, I guess, too, but Kofi's been there a while, and he's been
Kofi's
in like Money in the Bank, so
he's basically
really people were cheering for Dolph and Neville. Neville.
Yeah, just there for spots.
Yeah.
Basically.
Paige versus Nikki Bella. Obviously, they try to pull the twin magic, and Paige still rolled up Brie, but the ref didn't even make it a DQ match, like a disqualification. Like he didn't even say. He just said, "Oh, the match is continuing." And Paige obviously got screwed again, and Nikki obviously won. This is they're definitely screwing CM Punk over, and I think she's going to beat AJ's run. I have a feeling she is. I feel like this is punishment for CM Punk, and you know, Nikki, the Bella twins. Nikki Bella obviously is with John Cena, so who better yet than to beat AJ's record? I mean, even if it was Paige or somebody, we wouldn't care, but I feel like you know, they're punishing obviously CM Punk for this, and I have a big feeling that Nikki is going to you know, because I feel like if she hasn't lost it now, when is she gonna lose it, you know? I mean, what do you think about this? Do you think she's gonna end up losing it soon, or?
I don't know, because I feel like they're going to have another match at Battlegrounds, and that's going to be the final, you know, title shot for her.
Yeah, maybe they can say, like, if Nikki does the twin magic or something, she's going to lose her title.
Or they could do, like, a lumberjack match.
Yeah, lumberjack,
around the ring, so
something like that. They're going to do something where Brie is obviously going to be they're not going to be able to pull twin magic anymore.
Yeah, because that twin magic is getting old. This is not 2009 anymore. It's not working.
Yeah, exactly. It was cool when they were faces. Now they're just kind of, I don't know. It's a mess.
Yeah, it's just all over the place.
Yeah, and I just feel so bad for Paige. I was so excited that she actually won, but then I was just like, no, they're gonna say something. I know something's gonna happen.
Yeah, and the funny part is Paige is putting over fucking Nikki like so many matches already. Like, just like the
Yeah. I mean,
third match.
she's not really putting her too over because obviously we know
Yeah.
Paige would be winning, obviously, and
Yeah,
it's just Nikki is obviously taking the cheap route. It really looks like Nikki's obviously taking the cheap route, so but yeah. We'll see though. We'll see. Who knows? There might be another battle royal tonight. Who knows? There might be. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what Paige says. Maybe she'll complain to Stephanie or something tonight. Alrighty. Next is Big Show versus Ryback. And I knew as soon as Miz came out, I knew this was gonna end in a DQ. So obviously I'm guessing it's gonna be a triple threat at Battleground.
Yep.
Between these three. No surprise there. I thought it should have been a triple threat match tonight, but I guess, whatever. So at least they're doing something with Miz too. Funny thing about Miz too, did you know that Miz is like the third highest paying like wrestler on the roster right now?
Yeah,
It's a lot. And it's I mean obviously a big reason is because of movies, but another reason I feel like is he's been a champion before. He's had how many title shots for the Intercontinental? I mean, he's pretty up there. He's he's a very high mid Carter, So yeah. They just I don't know. I feel like this Hollywood shit is getting annoying. I think they need to get rid of it.
Yeah,
I like Miz, I'm a fan of Miz, but this is just getting annoying. I don't like it.
It's terrible. It's like too much trying to be like The Rock.
Definitely. It's almost like I don't know, his face run though didn't really work for him either. I liked like when he first came kind of like pretty much right after he he lost the WWE title pretty much and he came back. That's like when his high point of career was, when he came back and he was getting the Intercontinental title and stuff like that. That's when I liked him the most. He was still heel, but he was, he's a high mid Carter and he wasn't doing any stupid shit or anything like that. That's when I really liked him.
Yeah.
Because they pushed him too soon and then they killed him. So they're not really killing him. I mean, he's still always they always have something for him to do, which is good. But
yeah, that happened with Sheamus in the beginning. Like they pushed him too fast. He won a WWE title, and then he lost it, and then he started jobbing.
He's won almost everything now. He's won both titles. He's won Money in the Bank. He's won Royal Rumble. He's won King of the Ring. He's won almost everything, pretty much.
Yeah, it just took them a while to give him a good push like they are now. So
yeah. Alrighty, and John Cena versus Kevin Owens. This was definitely an amazing match. Match of the night, definitely A+. And John Cena did win. I had a feeling he would. People were really pissed about it, but it's like, guys, obviously feuds end in 3 matches.
Yep.
And if you had Kevin Owens win the first 2, what was the point of having the third one? So, of course, you had to make them tie, and so then obviously their third match is tiebreaker. Now, for the third match, Kevin does need to win. But this one, it made sense for John Cena to win, so they both got to win on each other, and then obviously with Kevin Owens, better take the last win. But, I mean, if Kevin Owens won both the matches, it would have been over, and John Cena would have had no point to ask for a rematch. There would be no point to ask for the third match because Kevin Owens already beat him twice. So best out of 3, obviously. Like usually, most feuds do end in best out of 3 anyways. So at least good feuds anyways. But it was an amazing match. Obviously with John Cena, Kevin Owens, or John Cena obviously tried to say that, he earned his respect or whatever, or Kevin Owens earned, or yeah, John Cena's respect and, try to give him a handshake and everything. Then obviously Kevin Owens. Did you hear that creepy laugh? Would you like that laugh? Oh my God! Me and my brother were just like, wow, that laugh. It was great. And he beat the crap out of Cena, obviously, after the match. And that's pretty much what he wanted to do. And obviously, John Cena, that's going to set it up for John Cena being pissed and obviously asking for a rematch and saying, you know what, you won one and I won one. Let's do this one more time if you really think that,
Yeah.
Supposedly, John Cena has something wrong with his nose, too. He has, like, a nose injury or something. He might have broke it or something.
Damn.
Yeah, at a house show or something. Who knows? Because I was reading that he was injured, and I go, are you serious? What the hell is he injured from? And they go, it was a few weeks ago, and they said something with his nose. I go, oh, okay, he can work with that. Then
yeah, he was fighting Owens at the house show, too.
Yeah, so it's a nose. It's just his nose, though. I mean, he can wrestle with a broken nose or whatever. It's nothing big. Not a big deal. But what did you think about the match? What did you think about the ending and all that?
I thought it was an amazing match. I thought it was probably a match of the year.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, these two guys were just going back and forth. John Cena pulled out a couple new moves that I've never seen him do before in a while. But overall, these guys just have great chemistry in the ring. Man, I just love their matches. I'm not even mad that Cena won. Because Cena just proved he was a pro wrestler last night in the last couple of matches they did to each other.
And Kevin Owens was still standing tall, too. He obviously, so he was a...
I love the ending after the match.
Yeah.
Powerbomb right onto the apron. That was awesome.
Yeah. And it's, and I posted this in the group, too. And obviously Kevin Owens and John Cena, they both work very, very well with each other. And it's kind of shocking, too, John Cena, he'll have his matches where he'll really work really well with someone. And he usually, John Cena has been having really great matches, too. So, I mean, he and, like with Kevin Owens and everything, saying in that interview, if you're saying that John Cena sucks as a wrestler and everything and he's not a good pro wrestler, then you're kidding yourself. You can hate the guy, all you want, but you can't say that he's not a good wrestler.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like with me, it's the character. I don't like his character.
And everyone wants to talk about the 5 moves. He only has 4 moves or 5 moves, whatever you want to say. And it's just like...
You got to give the guy...
So many great wrestlers only had 5 moves.
Yeah, but these people got to understand, you got to give Cena the right opponent, and then he can do more than what he usually does.
Yeah. Because Cena did a lot more in this match. You can definitely see how much different, so, I mean, they want to say, he only has 5 moves and everything like that, and it's just like...
It's just like the feud with Punk, same thing.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a high flyer, so there's only so much that he can do.
Yeah.
I mean, the high flyers are really the ones that are really the people that can pretty much do, I mean, they got him from what, bodybuilding? He was a bodybuilder, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a bodybuilder, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's only so much that he's built to be, a bigger guy. I mean, he's obviously not going to, do crazy flips and everything in the air that people want him to do. He's not small enough to do that,
Unless you're Kevin
Neville
Owens.
is small enough to do that. Seth's small enough to do that, obviously, So those, obviously, but
unless you're Kevin Owens, then knows how to do everything like a high flyer.
Oh, yeah, I know. I seen that. He had a good moonsault, too, last night. I liked that. That was pretty good.
One time he did 450 splash.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Sure.
This was pretty shocking. New Day versus Primetime Players. I actually really, really did not think that the Primetime Players was going to win, and they did. I'm so happy that they won because, you know what? Now they can finally say that they got a run. It's the Primetime Players. We've wanted them to get a run when they were first together, and everyone was saying that they needed the titles, and they never gave it to them. So now they finally came, they reunited back, and now they finally got the titles. So I don't know if they're just kind of like they have so many different tag teams now that they're kind of like flip-flopping.
Yeah.
Until the Usos come back, or what's going on there? Like they're only gonna let them hold on to the title for like a month or two, and then I'm not really sure, because if you've noticed, the tag team titles have been flipping and flopping a lot lately. Like Tyson only held it for about 2 months. They've only held it for what, 1 or 2 months.
Yeah.
And then now Primetime Players, and I think Usos really only held it for 3 or 4 months before that too. So they really have not had a real long run with the tag team titles. So who knows? We'll see. Maybe the Primetime Players will hold it until the Usos come back. Usos, though, I think should also should be coming back pretty soon. At least Jay should be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think he was gone for 6 months or something, and I think it's already been like 5. So he should be healing up pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't know. They haven't said nothing much about him. I was injured. Yeah.
What did you think about New Day finally are already losing the titles? I mean, were you happy about it, or what do you think about the switch in the titles? I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just shocked. I was like, wait, New Day lost? What? I'm like,
I know. Cool. I thought they were going to restart the match or something. I thought something was going to happen, but.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's cool. Finally, they got a run for those tag team titles. Jeez. It only took them a couple of years, but hey, hard work pays off.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm liking the Primetime Players now. I like their gimmick now. I think it's better.
Yeah, and I seriously want to punch the people in the face that are saying that they're only getting it because Darren Young's gay now and open up about it. I'm like, seriously?
That don't make any no sense.
I know, like, he's the only one that's been open. I mean, like, Titus got the win last night anyway, so that makes no sense. I mean, I could see if Darren Young was getting, like, all the victories, but Titus got the victory, so.
Yeah.
Anything to be haters, pretty much.
I like Primetime Players. I like their gimmick now, where they cut promos against other tag teams.
Oh yeah, that's so funny. they're both so funny. They work really well together. They're so great.
I'm happy they got back together, because Titus O'Neil's solo run he was getting buried so bad.
Yeah, he's pretty old too. He's like already 40.
Yeah, he's old as Peyton Manning. They both played in college together.
Yeah, so I mean, he's still in good shape and everything. I'm sure he can go for another few more years, but obviously, I would rather him and Darren Young just stay as a tag team.
Yeah, because he's never gonna be a WWE World Champion material. They're never gonna.
Yeah, there's too many new guys coming up right now.
Yeah,
and I mean.
It's just
crazy. And then that's what Zach was talking about last night too. He was just like, "Oh, I really want Kofi, to be champion and everything." I go, "You can forget about that. Like there's no way."
That should have happened years ago when he was feuding.
Yeah, there's no way he is going to be champion now. No way.
No, they canceled that.
There's too many with Finn coming up, Owens, Neville, Seth, Dean, Roman. I mean, all of it. There's no way.
We're going to have all-star fucking roster soon once everybody's up.
Exactly. It's just like there's no way. I mean, there's no way. I'm just like, you can just forget about it.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be a hater or anything like that, but I was just speaking like I mean, the past year there's been so many new guys coming up that,
They should have done it years ago when Kofi
even Seth, I don't think he's going to have the belt that much. I think he might only have it like maybe 2-3 more times after this if he's lucky.
Yeah.
But no more than 5. Definitely not no more than 5. Because, I mean, there's just too many people that they're going to want to push and everything like that. Like, because I can see Neville having it maybe once or twice.
I can see
Owens having it about 4 or 5 times.
I see Owens having a long reign, really long.
Yeah, exactly. And then you got your Finn having it definitely a couple times. So, and then Dean, hopefully, I want him to have it at least once. Roman's probably going to be your John Cena, and he's probably going to have it about 7 times.
Dean is going to be like Daniel Bryan, our chaser. He's gonna
and then when he's gonna get it, he's going to get it, and he's gonna probably not have.
It's probably going to be WrestleMania.
But you know what? We can at least say he had it. Same with
Yeah.
Dolph too. Dolph didn't have the longest reign in the world, but he had it, and you know.
Just like concussions do that.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of the title, the main event, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. A lot of people are hating on this match. A lot of people are saying that Seth is still a loser, pretty much, and a pussy, and all that good stuff. And saying that they both got the title and that it wasn't fair. But what they say is whoever has the belts, you know, obviously when they get off the ladder, whoever has it in their hands, and obviously Dean let go, and Seth still had it. So Seth won that fair and square. You know, you can say all you want about them both having the title at the same time. Seth had no help. It was an amazing match. They both beat the crap out of each other.
They
one of the best ladder matches in the past few years, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, they worked a longer match than they were supposed to, because all the other matches apparently were done, you know, shorter. So they got to work a 40-minute match.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it definitely went past time. I was like kind of spurtled. I was like, God damn, is this thing gonna end soon? I was like 10:55. Don't they usually end it by now? I go, you can end. Then after it hit 11, I was just like, yeah, you can you can forget the cash in tonight.
I can't believe people are hating on the match. The two guys, they worked a 40-minute match to entertain you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I was so happy that Seth got his first clean title victory. Yeah. I was so happy. Now I'll be happy about this reign. Like, he finally looks good. He looks strong, and he looks like how he should have been booked. Like, they're finally booking him right.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because he's about ready to turn.
I'm doing this now because he's gonna be a face turn.
I think he is too, and I think Sheamus is going to have a lot to do with that. I'm actually shocked it didn't happen last night. I thought, like, especially with the Authority, like, being like, oh, it'll be your fault if, you know. So when Seth does lose it, and maybe next month or something, whenever he loses it, or heck, he could win it and Sheamus could still cash in and say, like, oh, we didn't trust you, you know.
Or maybe tonight, Brock Lesnar, F5, Seth.
Oh yeah, Brock Lesnar is supposed to be coming back tonight. Yeah. Supposedly it's going to be Brock Lesnar versus I don't know.
Roman at SummerSlam.
Yeah, or something. I don't know. Like, he's supposed to have a #1 contenders match at Battleground, I guess. Against whoever is facing Seth, and then I don't know if Seth's even going to have a match. To tell you the truth,
I don't even know what's going on. It's crazy stuff.
Who knows?
Plans always change.
It was a great match. And I loved that Seth finally got his victory, his clean victory for once. And I know people are still hating on it, and people are still saying he sucks and whatever. He's a bitch and all that stuff. Whatever, you know. It's whatever.
Yep. Saying Dean got screwed. He didn't get screwed. How?
Yeah, I know. They look so much.
They don't understand Dean's character. He's gonna be a chaser. He's gonna get that title, and it's gonna be great.
He will get it. I know he will. I mean, he's been in the main event picture for the past 3-4 months now. So
yeah,
he's getting there. He'll get there. I maybe not by the end of the year, but definitely by next year, he'll definitely have.
They're building him like Daniel Bryan, make him chase it, and then once he does get it, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, I see him either winning. I don't know. He might win the Royal Rumble, but I'm thinking more like the Money in the Bank next year.
Well, Rumble would be cool. That would be actually cool.
Because I think he's gonna be a briefcase winner because. I mean, it would be cool if he won it fair and square, but not with the Authority. I mean, with the Authority still being in charge and everything, we don't even know how long the Authority's going to last. Authority might last for another 5 more years. Who knows? So we don't even know. So that's why I'm thinking that, you know. And who knows? He's supposed to turn heel too. I mean, I feel like one of them has to turn heel, especially if Seth turns face too soon. I feel like Dean or Roman are gonna have to turn heel
I
pretty soon.
think it's gonna be Roman because Dean right now his sales.
Dean's better as a heel, anyways. I'd rather him turn heel, anyways. To tell you the
but
truth.
they don't want to jeopardize his merch because I heard he's like the number 2 or number 3 right now. So.
Yeah, next is Xena. Like, I guess he oversold Xena at a house show or something already, and they were already like pissed about that. And so now they're like trying to like not have as much merchandise as Dean as Seth, you know, or Dean is John Cena. Like they're trying to have like extra stuff for John Cena, so like and not as much for Dean. So if like Dean sells out, they'll go to John Cena or something like that, which is so stupid. Like, it does not matter. You're making money, you know?
Yeah. Once the shirts are sold out of, like, Dean, you can't get no more. That's it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because even his hoodie, I wanted to buy it for Christmas this past year, and it was out. And I was like, are you serious? I had to buy a shirt, and I'm so mad.
Yeah, those hoodies, they sell fast.
Yeah.
Especially Dean.
Yeah, he's crazy. I love him. But it was pretty good overall. I'm actually excited for what's going to happen tonight. Battleground isn't for 5 weeks. So
yeah, at least
we'll have a break now.
Get a good build up now.
Too many pay-per-views in the past, like 6 weeks? I think we've had 3.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks build up. Like.
So it's crazy. I'm glad this is 5 weeks away. I'm glad that they're going to build this up and everything like that. And especially with Owens and John Cena, they can have a nice long build up for their last match.
I just can't wait to see what Owens says tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's definitely going to be some great stuff. Definitely. Can't wait. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. And don't forget to join our Facebook group. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.